Hi guys, how are you? We are gonna strengthen your shoulders without any dumbbells. All right, you can bulletproof your shoulders by doing floor work. And you're also gonna strengthen your core, your center. You're gonna get your whole body working together, and you're gonna challenge yourself. You're gonna work on shoulder mobility, stability, and strength. So let's get to it. All right, you just need a mat and yourself. All right, I'm gonna walk it out into a straight arm plank. All right, and I think, so first we can just do a straight arm plank. I think that's a great place to start. Straight arm planks, in my opinion, I don't want to say they're better than forearm planks, but here's the deal. A lot of people with forearm planks just kind of hang out in the shoulder joint without engaging their center, their glutes, their quads, or without using their big toe. And they just get really, really sloppy. And what I like about a straight arm plank is it is the top end of a push-up. So in my mind, that is just so much more functional than sitting on my forearms. I don't know, that's just me. All right, so I'm gonna walk it out into a straight arm plank. So my feet are gonna be about hip width apart, guys, hip width apart. I'm gonna hinge at my hips and my knees. I'm gonna walk that out into my plank. So straight arm plank, I want your hands flat on the floor. You're using your fingers, your hands. The armpit of your elbow is forward, so your elbows aren't out like that. We screw them around. You use your toesies. It's so much better to do this work barefoot if you can be. What's your big toe doing? You know, because a lot of people's feeties, they go all kinds of weird ways, right? Anchor your feet, your toes into the floor. Use them, strengthen them. Squeeze your quadriceps, squeeze your glutes. Abs are firing. Don't let your head fall forward. Tuck that chin. This is a full body straight arm plank. So I would start with 10 seconds. If you can do 20, 30, maybe 45, groovy. This is working on so much strength and stability right there in your whole body. Okay, so that's one exercise, straight arm plank. Now we're gonna go from a straight arm plank to a downward facing dog. Now listen, I'm not a yoga person, so I'm gonna do the best I can at a downward dog, okay? So I'm gonna get back up in my plank. You can have feet shoulder width apart, a little wider apart on this one. I'm gonna drive the heels of my hands into the floor, pike my booty in the air. Oh, my upper back feels so happy doing that. Drive my heels to the floor. I get a stretch in my calves. I open up my upper back, working on shoulder mobility here. And then I'm gonna come back out into plank. And we're gonna rest here for 1, 2. Push it back, pike the booty, drive the heels into the floor, open up that back. Nice stretch. Hold that 3 to 5 seconds. Come back out into plank. 1, 2. We'll do one more here. Drive your heels into the floor, stretch those calves. Stretching the big, big back muscle, the latissimus dorsi muscle. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Come back out into plank. I'm gonna lower it down for just a second. So we've done straight arm plank to downward facing dog. Now we're gonna do opposite toe touch from a straight arm plank position. Okay, so back in plank. I'm gonna have my feet about hip width apart. You can have your feet wider. Sometimes I think I have freakishly long arms because I can reach my opposite toes. You're just gonna reach towards your opposite shin if that's better for you. All right, whatever is accessible, just work the action. All right, so I'm back in my straight arm plank. We just did downward facing dog, same action. Pike your booty in the air, Drive your heels into the floor, reach your opposite toes, come back into the plank. Oh, what are we working? Hamstrings, lengthening there, right? So hamstring flexibility. We're doing calves too, right? Drive your heels into the floor, reach. And we're just gonna go back and forth right here. I don't know how many I've done, so I'll do 4 more. I'll do 1 more for you right here. Bam, I'm gonna rest it down. Okay, now we're gonna work on some rotation. This is all face down straight arm plank work, guys. I'm not saying you have to do all these exercises in one workout. I'm just showing you things to add in either to your warm-up or part of your workout. Okay? We're gonna do 3 more things. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so now we're gonna do some rotation before we get into like a strength move. Okay. Well, let's do some basic floor windmills. I think this is another yoga move, but like all the modalities of exercise have kind of merged together over the years. So this straight arm plank has a wider foot position. It's the shoulder width apart because you're gonna rotate that sideways. And then you're gonna drive this hand into the floor, lift up. Nice strong straight arm, shoulder strength, shoulder stability, rotation. Reach it up, come back to center. And don't be rushing through things. Take your time, be purposeful, have intention. Rotate to the side, lift it up, squeeze your tushy, reach it up here. Back to center. Up, squeeze the glutes. You're also working your adductors, your inner thigh muscles. So whatever you think you're working more than you are, okay? Than you think you are, that's what I should say. Whoopsie. I'll give you 1 more. Drive your hand into the floor, lift up, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads, reach it up. You'll be so much stronger when everything's engaged and you're not just flying back and forth. Okay. This next one is also rotation. And the thing a lot of people do with rotation is they stop short. They don't open all the way up out to the side. So you're missing out on a lot of adductor work. All right, back to straight arm plank. Make sure I'm still in frame. All right, I'm gonna rotate to the side again. Now we're gonna connect opposites. Opposite stay down, top leg stays down, the underneath leg, opposite elbow knee. Come back to center, rotate, top leg stays down. That adductor is working to lift up that leg. This is all firing right here, guys. So much work, so much work, so much work. Out to the side. So don't be here. That is just like totally cheating, right? Out to the side, open up. Open up, 1 more for you. Open up, okay. That is your whole core. You don't just have to do, like, I love good old school sit-ups. I know people, you'll hear trainers go, that's not like, we don't need to do those anymore. People like to work their abs. Well, I'm gonna tell you, that is working your abs. Every single one, okay? All right, I have to catch my breath. Now we're gonna do a strength move, and I think that'll be 6 exercises for you guys to work on, and I think that'll be good enough for today. Back in that plank. We're gonna go from straight arm plank down to 4-arm plank. Push yourself up, 1 arm at a time. I'm going to do all one side, 5 repetitions, and then I'm gonna switch for a 5. You may alternate if you want to. All right. Feet hip width, shoulder width apart. Start in a straight arm plank, lower down, and then push up. 1 arm at a time. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switch at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. as you can see, I'm out of breath from just doing the few repetitions I've done with those 6 exercises. So I encourage you to incorporate these into your, like I said, warm-up or workout. You're gonna get so much stronger throughout your whole body. You're gonna have like impeccable shoulders, strength, stability, mobility, right? You'll have mobility and strength, which we want, because most people will either have shoulder problems or low back problems in their lifetime. So we want to train smart. So train smarter, not harder. We want to train with intention and purpose. Don't just speed through any action or movement or movement pattern. Put intention behind it. Be purposeful. Really check in. What is your pillar doing? Here I'm sitting like this. Lengthen your pillar. Open chest. What is your big toe doing in your exercises? I mean all of your exercises. Just check in. Your big toe does so much. Like if you didn't have it, just think about that. You'd probably fall over. So anchor it, use it. You guys bend those toesies. We're in shoes all day. So work on your toe strength. What else? Just move. Like move. You will feel so much better. So I hope you like these exercises. They'll improve your tennis game. They'll improve your gym workout. And then you're gonna go out into the world and you're just gonna feel better, which means exercise improves your life. All right, so take care and I will see you next week. Bye.